finish this. See the book of Job. Let me show you something. Let me show you the first half. Let me show you the first half of what I'm talking about. I'm so excited for y'all. I know that's hard to say for people because people be like, "Oh, what you excited about?" I'm excited for you. Watch this. I'm excited for you. Ain't nobody say nothing right there because I don't think y'all really understand what I'm trying to tell you. I'm excited for you. Because it's too late now. It's too late now. You already done made it here tonight. It's too late now. Let me do this. Let me do something. Let me do something because I want to show y'all something right quick that's going to really help. It says here, now this is the first half. The first half of this scripture says in Job 24 and the 8th verse, it says, they are wet with the showers and the mountains are clean to the rock for want of shelter. Talking about people. It says, the violent men whose wickedness seems unnoticed pluck the fatherless infants from the breast to sell or make them slaves and take the clothing on the poor for a pledge, so that the needy go about for lack of clothing, and though hungry they must carry but not eat from the sheaves. Are y'all hearing that? Are y'all hearing that? So then the Message Bible says, Pastor Brown, that though all of this is going on, hardships, weariness, depression, people starving and being sit outside, does God cease? And does God really care? Jesus. You know, something hit me in Miami when I start talking about the power of having the victory. It's like, does God see and does God care that we are being encompassed with this kind of situation? And the Lord had to bring it to me. He said, I see and I care. But I see and care about those who I have not given the power to bring themselves out. I'm not hearing y'all. So in other words, the mature are sitting asking God to do what God has already given them the power to do for themselves. So if you are not out of trouble, it is because you have not spoken yourself out of trouble. If you are still bound up, it is because you're bound up because you want to be bound. I'm not hearing y'all talk back to me. See, that right there gonna take a lot of adjusting too, because when we are lacking and we're depressed, we gotta have somebody to blame that on. But see, watch this. Watch this. Pastor Scott, this thing took me down. When he said in the book of John, the 8th chapter and the 34th verse and the 36th verse, it says, I can just run. He said, now a slave does not remain in a household permanently. In other words, you was a slave, but that's not a permanent position for you. Y'all ain't saying nothing. I ain't getting nobody to talk back to me. It says a slave does not remain a slave in the house permanently, but it says the son remains in the house forever. But then this is the scripture. But if the son that is in the house delivers and frees the slave. He is freed. The Bible said unquestionably. In other words, we are the sons of God. Translated, we are the children of God, which means God has daughters and sons. And the daughter and the son that makes it out of slavery into the operation of sonship now has the authority to set the rest of the slaves free. I'm not hearing y'all talk back to me. I'm not hearing nobody say nothing right there. I'm not hearing you. In other words, what prophet is, what are you saying? I'm saying that you came here tonight, and it doesn't matter the posture of what kind of slavery you were in. I have been given the authority to declare tonight that you are free. I'm not hearing y'all. In other words, there will be no more serving without wages. There will be no more working like a dog that ain't seeing no prosperity. Who am I talking? Your days of being used is over. Your days of being depressed is over. I wish I had one person to go with me. Your days of people talking to you like a dog. Your days of people working on you and acting like you don't exist. That day is over. Tonight, the Spirit of the Lord said, it's time for you to be free in your mind. Somebody start shouting right now. Wait a minute, sit down, because I got to say this. I got to say this. Because maybe y'all don't feel this like I feel this.